Down in a London, then started to sing it. Down in a London, sing away you gonna really have some fun. Sing away you gonna really.
That's Prince Farai and Throw Away Your Gun Jammed Down, which is a track from his album Showcase in a Suitcase. It seems an appropriate title for you because you're very much on tour, not just in Germany at the moment, but all over Europe. Are you used to living out of a suitcase these days, being on the road here in Europe?
Well, the Ashanti in the suitcase, me uncle pull it, you know. You know, me uncle pull the case really, you know. The Ashanti inside of the suitcase.
But you enjoy being over here, obviously. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't be here, apart from the weather that we're having at the moment.
Well, I don't really watch the weather, you know, because I just come to do some work, really, and it's a message, really, where I really have to really do, you know.
How would you describe that, what you're trying to convey by touring here in Germany? I mean, you mentioned that there's a message that you'd like to put across. How would you put it across in your own words?
Well, even take, for instance, throw away your gun, really, you know. You can say, well, gun is a thing where really take whole heap of people life and thing, you know. So, well, it's a warning to the world, really, not Germany alone, to all the world, you know.
Do you think it's really important that you get out of Jamaica and put that message across, not just in Europe? And we mentioned earlier when we were talking, for instance, that in America it's taking a lot longer for reggae music to establish itself, and particularly with a song like that, for instance, it would seem that that's an important country to try and reach with that kind of a message.
Yeah, well, America really is a place that really well wants some of these messages, you know. Take, for instance, like so much crime and violence and thing, you know. Well, it's not only a gun you have throw, you have a real throw of violence and see it more level and deal with more appropriate thing, you know.
Let's take another piece of music, because I just showed you a card that someone sent me after last week's program, saying that the program should be renamed Talk Flight. Just so that we do get a lot of music in tonight, we'll take another track from the album, Mighty Ruler. Would you like to say something about this track before we hear it?
Well, Mighty Ruler now is like, it's in the Bible really, you know, and each track really, if you really sustain and listen to it, you will really know where Prince Farai really based up off of, you know.
Okay, this is a track from Prince Farai called Mighty Ruler.
Mighty ruler.